All right. Hi, everyone. My name is Aiden. Welcome back to another stream. Part number 23, ladies and gentlemen. We are finally going to be trying to finish this game today. Hopefully, fingers crossed. Uh, we need the game to actually come on. There we go. Yeah, so in the last stream, we did a bunch of physical challenges. We did all the steel mill stuff. It was a very frustrating stream, to be honest. And we're going to try and do a little bit more of that in this stream here. I mean, we have 4 physical challenges left. And we have to take down the Riddler, which I don't know what that entails. So we're so close to the end of the game. I'm getting a bit Batmaned out, you know. That's how I feel at the moment. So hopefully we can figure this out in this stream. But before we get any further, if you enjoyed the stream, feel free to drop a follow and help support no matter where you may be watching this from. It is completely free to do and greatly appreciated. Thank you for stopping by. Let's get this show on the road. Firstly, this guy's getting taken out, bro. So I want to try and do... Because I just watched a tutorial on this one. I want to throw... Maybe over here.
What was that?
There we go. We just did one of them. It was that easy this whole time. Now the rest of them, I have no idea. But we're going to try and figure it out. I'm just going to leave this area because I think we're going to need people that don't have guns. So we should bow out. Whenever I find out where to go, we will bow out.
This is not good.
Try this now. Oh my goodness, we did it! Okay. This has gone very, very, very well, very quickly. But I am still getting out of here. Happy days. We take it down the Riddler in no time. I hope. Gonna head on up. Okay. Look at us go. Batman's got some stamina on him.
Scarecrow made it here. What? Every other kid.
I gotta go, buddy.
Look out! Batman's here!
We could try this here, actually. Let's just try it over here. With these
Come
guys.
on! What are you waiting for?
I need
Someone's fighting over here!
Oh, hold on. I need the smoke pallet. Smoke, yeah, alright. And here's... I'm pretty sure
I don't
we do
care
this.
where you've gone! I'll find you someday!
Alright. We shoot people.
I'll kill you, Batman!
Is the smoke gone?
This won't take long!
Well, that was a bust. I'm let that reload for a bit and bow out. But I think that's how you do it.
It's Batman!
Come on, so this is the last attacking challenge.
Brown's dead. Never thought I'd see this day.
We need to find a place with loads of enemies that we could just... Maybe the museum? Not the museum. Where is it? The courthouse? No. Where did we fight? Maybe it is the courthouse. Let's go to the courthouse. There's a whole bunch of enemies in there. Maybe that will work.
He's tried to kill us all. I'm glad he's dead.
Oh, courthouse.
We're in Arkham City now.
Out of commission. Whoops. Didn't know that.
What the hell? You were right. It is the bat.
Well, that was a waste too.
It is him. Kill him.
I don't really know what to do.
We're gonna rip you apart.
I'm gonna just run so I can throw the smoke again and try again. That's what the tutorial told me to
That's
do.
freaking the crap out of them. Kill him.
Tutorial lied to me.
This is gonna hurt, Bat.
We're look at this, bro. We're literally.
We'll kill you, Bat.
It's like zombies out here, bro. We're just, we're running. We're training them.
You may want to run, Bat.
What the hell?
Does that count?
Arkham City is gonna be the last thing.
Alright,
You
one of them
see.
counted. Same thing. Just run. We could do this again.
What are you gonna do, Bat? You're gonna die here.
Now, I don't think I will.
You scared? You chicken? Come and fight me!
That didn't work. We do this again. Oh my goodness. This is the tutorial. Surely there's a better way to do this, man.
I'll kill you, bat freak!
If you say so, buddy.
We are gonna hurt you, bat freak!
This is
You're
so
gonna
much fun,
die
guys.
here,
Having a good
Batman.
time. I'm having a great time. This is beautiful stuff. Hi, old school magic. I've been
This is
around.
where you're gonna
Let's
die.
That's my answer, bros. Today's just been a really bad day, bros. Please hit him, bro.
This'll be easy, Batman!
You tell me that didn't count. I'm about to rage. I am about to rage. You cannot be serious.
We are gonna hurt you!
You know what? I'm gonna switch to Catwoman just so it saves and then switch back.
Arkham City needs a little water.
Because I do not want to lose my focus. We're gonna have to get lucky. I feel.
Seen all of this place. Joker, Two-Face, Black Mask. Hell, I think I even saw Killer Croc.
Alright. If you don't mind asking what happened, I just woke up in a bad mood and I haven't really recovered. This game did not help.
I think I'm going to enjoy this.
Well, so how's the riddle? I'm still doing it. Yeah, I haven't fought it yet. I'm gonna be so pissed if this fight's so underwhelming, man. You do not understand. Alright, let's switch back. Surely that saved the progress.
There's still work to do here in Arkham City.
Off you go, Catwoman. Have fun. Okay. Looks like it did. Now we need to go and find some enemies. And pray that we can get lucky, because that's about all I really need. And then we just need to go and jump off of a big building and glide for ages. Hey guys.
Is anyone ever gonna feed us?
Hi.
What the? Smoke! Chicken! Get over here, Bat, or are you scared? Come on, Bat! Come fight me!
Can I guess the Bulls added to your disappointment? I expected this.
Oh,
to
what's
be
wrong,
honest.
Bat? Too chicken to come and fight me? You should be!
Can you like just
Come on,
just,
Bat!
please just go
Come
punch him.
fight me!
Just punch him, bro. Please.
Come on! What are you waiting for? Eat the freaking man!
Please just punch someone.
Chicken! Get over here, Bat, or are you scared?
What are you waiting for, Bat?
Oh, what's wrong, Bat? Too chicken to come and fight me? You should be!
Hey, you chicken man or Batman? This'll be easy, Bat.
We're gonna make this hurt! Come here, Batman. I'm gonna... Catch!
It just doesn't work, bro.
We'll kill you, Batman!
There has to be an easier way to do this.
Arkham City's where you're gonna die! Arkham City's gonna be your grave! some kind of smoke!
Get over here and fight.
Great. That's just fantastic, man. Yeah. I love that, bro. Nice. All right, let's go do this again. Actually, what's the point, bro? What's the point of even doing that now? It's already saved. I didn't do anything. Made no progress.
Come here, Batman. I'm gonna kick your ass. This'll be easy, freak.
Just kill me. I'm sick of it. I'm actually sick of it. I'm done with this game. I want to move on. Thank you, bro. Get me out of here. I cannot believe it took that long.
They're still keeping us in here.
What do you mean, bro? I'm free to leave whenever I want. I'm gonna just switch for the sake of it, and then we need to figure out where we're gonna jump from to do the last objective. Let me try and find it.
I think I'm going to enjoy this.
There's still work to do here in Arkham City.
Let me just see what he does. So all he does is just glide the whole time. That's crazy. Yeah, how long, bro? That's insane. All right. Oh boy. All right, so it's somewhere near the steel mill. I'm gonna just mark one of these. It's one of these cranes. That's what it is. We'll see how we go. The Riddler Trophy's been dragging. The Riddler Trophy's been dragging this on. I think you would have. I would have finished. Yeah, but I finished this game part 13. The Riddler Trophy did definitely drag this out. But I'm here for the fight. If the fight is, I'm telling you now, if the fight is bad, I'm not doing this again. This fight better be worth it. I better see a whole cinematic, crazy ending. My light just turned off, and my light just turned on. Hopefully you guys can hear everything. If anything did go a bit wonky, let me know. Things just shut off and then shut back on for a second. That was really weird. So I think it's this crane.
What's Batman doing in here anyway? Make this place a prison.
So I think it's here.
No one's seen Wayne since he got in here. He's probably dead already.
It's not there. Where am I supposed to jump from?
What's on TV right now?
Maybe from here?
When I find Bruce Wayne, I'm collecting the reward and buying my way out of here.
But what's they talking about? It's literally here. It is literally. He literally jumped off this.
Just
Can't lie
gonna
to
keep snowing.
Maybe Maybe it's one of the top ones here. Can I get to that top one? Let's try from here, guys.
Batman's here. There must be something else going on, right?
Oh my gosh. Are we done? We're done. We're done. Oh, that was so bad, bro. Oh, why was it? Oh, that was actual misery, bro. I'm not gonna lie. That whole thing is misery. Let's go stop the Riddler now. We could have done this at 400, by the way, but I felt like, oh, I got so close. At 400, you can face him. Like, I locked him at 400. But there's 40 left to go. Why not just do it? We're here now. Let's go and do this, bro. We need to move on from this game. I'm Batman down. I've got no more Batman left in me. I need a break from Batman. This guy's crazy. This is all one night, apparently, for him. This guy's mental health must be insane.
Where am I going near any crazy plants? It's in this place. Ivy may be hot.
Oh,
She's
don't
dangerous
shoot
too.
me. Do not shoot me. Do not shoot me.
There.
No.
I found Batman!
Still shoot. Incredible. It's incredible stuff.
Been in days. Who's running this show?
I'm apparently right here. Where are you? Where are you? Oh. Can I actually open that door this time, though? That's the real question. Because if he's there, I might have found him. I might have found him. Alright. Let's give this a go, shall we? Are you here? Knock, knock. What is going on here?
There's got to be another way.
I think we're here.
That's right, worms. Keep walking. You remember how to walk, don't you?
Riddler, when I get out of here, I'm gonna hurt you for this. You hear me?
Come now, Mr.
Oh, let's read the chat before this happens, because we're definitely here. That's the funny thing about some of these games. The game is long, but everything happens in a matter of 1 to 2 days. I don't know. I'm Batmaned out, man. I think that's what it is. You know, I'm not a city type of guy, bro. Like, I like my land.
In order to
Been
hurt
in
you,
the
you
city
would
for
have to
too
break
long.
free from the predicament you currently find yourself in.
It's
And
just a
attack me
game.
in such
Breathe,
a way
Aiden.
that does not cause me to press this remote detonator, distributing your
here.
primitive DNA all over the walls.
I'll do it.
You'll try, I'll give you that. But I doubt you will succeed without blowing yourself up. Oh, and I'm sure I mentioned the remote detonator I have here. One press cache. You ignorant buffoons will be all over the walls.
I can walk all night, Riddler.
Good. Let's see if you still feel the same.
Riddler's attached explosives to his hostages. If they stop moving, they'll die. I can't get in their way.
That was scary, bro.
Well, well. So the shaved monkey has failed.
Oh my. Hey, I did not scream like a little girl just then, okay? You did not see that. You did not hear that. Let's go. I'm just going to follow this guy and see what happens. Maybe he'll take me to where I need to go.
Please, stop this.
Are you just going to go in circles? What about you? There's one person that will take me where I need to go, surely. I swear if that's it.
This cannot be happening. Do you really expect me to fall for this dark night? I know you won't kill me.
True, but you can't say the same about the others, can you?
Get your ass moving, Riddler.
You can't tell me what to do.
Do I need to press the button?
What? No. You'll pay for this, Batman.
You sure this thing won't work?
No. But there's no point in letting him know that, is there?
I want to kill you, bro. I'm sorry.
What are you doing? You'll
No,
pay for this.
You pissed me off, bro. Come on.
Get out of my way.
I'm gonna be honest, that was 100% not worth it. But at least you saw me scream like a little girl. I mean, I never screamed like a little girl, bro. That shaved monkey is a wild name.
I'll keep him walking all night. And when he realizes he's been
Don't
fooled,
think for
I'll drag
one
his
moment
ass
you
back
have
to
what?
his cell.
What are you doing? You're in my way.
Leave him with me, Batman. It's payback time.
I'm gonna get out of here, bro. I'm about to crash out. 440 trophies for one takedown, bro. One takedown is all it took. One
Gotham
button
will
is all I had to
pay,
press.
swear. I will make all you kneel before me, and it will be your fault, Batman.
I can confirm he has an actual boss fight in Arkham Knight. This is heartbreaking, to be honest. I feel heartbroken. Because that was so much time. And the steel mill was just so bad. I could not stand it. Then the physical challenges were so bad. I couldn't stand it. Like, everything else was fine. Every other place was fine. I had a good time, you know, we managed to do it. But those two places were so annoying, and they were the last two I had to do. And then we just took him down, bro. It's like Deadshot. Ooh, let's go find Deadshot real quick, bro. This guy right here, man. I see him, bro. I see him right here.
Joker's dead. Who's next?
Let's get to this buffoon right here, alright? This guy right here, bro.
I never fail.
He shot and killed 3 people.
I swear.
He shot 3 people. This guy. Right, I can't even get to him, bro. Right here, this guy right there. Look at him. He shot 3 people.
What Sharp had on the city
And it
council
took
that made him
2
so
seconds
damn
to take him down. 2 seconds. This is a discredit to every Batman villain ever. Look at him, bro. Alright, well, the game's over. We've done everything. We've got all 440. we did everything. Every challenge, or every physical challenge, every trophy, every riddle, 440 of them. And I don't think it was worth it, to be honest. But, all right. Well, since we're done, let's actually just give my thoughts on the game, because I haven't done that yet. And we have half an hour to talk about it now, don't we? All right. Camera's frozen. Should be back by now. Whoa. Okay. My thoughts. Where's it? There we go. We'll zoom in real quick. My thoughts on Batman Arkham City. There's also challenge maps that lets you play. I'm not playing the challenge. I've seen it. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. I would like to play as Nightwing, but he's not in the main game. And those challenge maps, there's no story related stuff, in my opinion, that gets me anywhere. So I'm definitely not going to be playing that. That's an easy skip, actually. I'm skipping that. I need some sort of story to keep me going. Like, the whole point of doing the Riddler trophies was to get to the fight. If there was no fight, even if it's a stupid fight, either way, if there's no fight, there's no point for me. Like, I need something story related. I'm not 100%er. I never 100% games. Like, this is one of the only games you could technically say, I didn't even 100% it, because I'm not going to do the challenge modes. But my goodness, that took a long time. Anyway, my thoughts on Batman Arkham City. Game Ninja said something to me very, very, I think it makes the most sense. And maybe it was said by other people, but I first heard it from Game Ninja. And it was, Arkham Asylum learned to walk so Arkham City can run. And I think that's the perfect way to summarize what Batman Arkham City is in terms of a game. It is literally them kicking off and running. Just absolutely going balls to the wall with every single thing they could possibly think of. Creativity when it comes to the side missions, when it comes to just how Arkham City looks, when it comes to the story, when it comes to the gameplay, even the weapons, how everybody has their own separate kind of area that they hang out in, how they're all trapped once you beat them, everything. This game took Arkham Asylum and raised the bar. And that's exactly how I felt in this game. I felt this game was more open world than Arkham Asylum, which is completely fair to say. I looked at Arkham Asylum as more of a sandbox game. I think you could technically put this down as a sandbox game, but I think it's just a very small open world game. And you can kind of explore at your own adventure. You could do what you want at your own adventure. You could do the side missions whenever you want. You could do the main missions straight away. You could get this game done in maybe 3 hours, 4 hours, if you just focus on the main missions. And you could do that, and they'll let you do that. And that, to me, describes an open world game to a T, in my opinion. And I want to start off by saying this game graphically, for a game that came out, I think this was 2011. Correct me if I'm wrong, 2011, 2012. Looks incredible. Maybe I'm playing a different version, an upgraded version, but what I played looked fantastic. I loved every bit of how this game looked. It looked like a Batman game. It looked edgy. It looked, dark and scary. It looked the way I would expect a Batman movie to look in many ways. Obviously, outside of the fact that it's a video game and it's, animated and all that sort of stuff, right? It looked exactly how I thought it would look. And it looked really, really good to me. I also want to say the next thing is I really did enjoy the voice acting in this game. And that's something I don't think was redone or remade or anything like that. I'm pretty sure the original voice acting from 2011 or whenever is still in this game. If this is a remake or a remaster, I think Game Ninja, I'm slightly saying that this game came out in 2016. Yeah. Either way, I really did enjoy the voice acting in this game. I loved it. To me, this is what makes the game, in my opinion, because I've said this all the time. If you have a game that doesn't interest you or doesn't gain your interest in the story, in many ways, it makes you kind of desensitized or maybe demoralized. You don't want to play the game anymore. Now, I do think the most important thing is the gameplay. I will stick by that. If you have a game that has a great story, but the gameplay sucks, you're not going to want to play because the story is irrelevant if you don't have fun playing the game. I had fun playing this game, but the story kept me playing this game. I can have fun playing a lot of games. I can play NBA 2K, have fun on that game, and then not touch it for 4 months. Because at the end of the day, there's nothing keeping me coming back. A good story keeps you coming back to those fun games. And it was the same with Arkham Asylum. I kept coming back to that game. Yes, I'm streaming it, obviously, but if I was playing this game on my own, I would come back to play this game for the first time and finish it because the story keeps you going. The story makes it more interesting. And oh my goodness, this story, again, it raised the bar from Arkham Asylum, I think in every way as well. There were so many twists and turns in this game that I don't think even Arkham Asylum had. You know, from Joker, he was obviously dying, to eventually we got the cure. We were trying to get the cure to, I guess, save ourselves. Then Harley takes the cure. Then Talia takes the cure back. And all of a sudden, we thought Joker was healed during this time. It was never Joker. That's insane. That was that was so unexpected. And then Joker, we didn't know Talia stole it until the very end, the last mission. Like, that's incredible stuff. That's really good storytelling and made me invested. The fact that Ra's al Ghul was the mastermind behind all of this Protocol 10 stuff is insane. No idea. Would have never ever guessed that's how it was going to go. I really thought Hugo Strange was the man behind it all, but it wasn't. I mean, it was him, but like, he was the puppet to obviously the master manipulator there. That's insane. Doing the trial tests and all these sort of things. And at one point, Batman was dead, bro. It was literally minutes away from dying, bro. He saw his parents. I will never forget that. He saw his parents there. Just saying, we need you, son. We need you, son. Like, that's... I mean, I don't think there are many games out there, superhero related at least, that made a better story than what I played. And even till now, I'm telling you now, I know many people said Joker is dead. I will refuse to believe it until I see it myself. I think all of you are playing a trick on me. That's what I think is happening right now. So when I play Arkham Knight, because I know Arkham Origins is beforehand, I'm assuming he's going to be in that game. But when Arkham Knight comes around, I need to see it myself. So I'm not believing anyone. I'm sorry. If you're telling me the truth, thank you. I don't think he's dead. I just can't believe it. But stuff like that, the fact that Joker died and Batman's carrying him out, not saying a word, all the things that he went through, all the people that died on his watch, and you can sell on the DLC, he's still feeling the effects of that. To me, it's a beautiful story, and it kept me coming back for more. In my opinion, this story and this gameplay made me do all the trophies and collecting all the trophies and getting to the next boss fight and getting to the boss fight after that. And in my opinion, it was just really, really, it was a fun experience. I really had a great time in this game. I can't think of many negatives, but there are still negatives. Like, I can't think of many, but there are some. But before we get into that, let's read some of the chat here. He'd probably just look at, what am I looking up on YouTube? The Calendar Man. Here's the thing. I know about the Calendar Man. I know that you have to change your dates on your computer and whatnot. And I think it's just not worth it. It's just not worth it to do that. If I was getting the Platinum Trophy, like if I had this on PlayStation or something, or Steam, I have it on Steam, but like if I was to go for all the trophies there, maybe I would consider doing that, but I'm not. It's not worth it for me. It's something similar in Arkham Origins, but the riddles and trophies are replaced by data packs, basically reskin trophies. Riddles are just gone as far as I remember. Okay. We'll have to figure out what happens if you actually get all the data packs then. Maybe if it's not worth it, I'm not doing it. Also, the way Batman carries Joker out is the same as the painting that is shown at the very beginning of the game. Well, that's an Easter egg. I definitely wouldn't have pictured that. I don't remember how it looked like at the beginning of the game. But like, again, that's just cinematic masterpiece right there. And the voice acting as well. Like, you know, you don't get a game like this because at the end of the day, I know it's acting as well, but in my opinion, you can have very good acting and very bad voice acting. I think Assassin's Creed, there are certain areas in Assassin's Creed Shadows where the cutscenes are elite. Not all the time, but the cutscenes are elite, but the voice acting is so bad. It is so bad, and it just takes away everything in the game. So yeah, I don't feel that way with Batman Arkham City. I loved the voice acting in this game. I love the story in this game. I love the scenery in this game, from the steel mill to the museum to the lounge with Penguin to the GCPD. Just so many different things, so many different areas, the church, all of that. It's an absolutely beautiful map to explore, in my opinion. And I feel like it's only going to get better because everybody's telling me it's going to get better. So I'm excited for what Arkham Knight has in store. I enjoyed Arkham City, but a part of me enjoyed Asylum more because of its villains. It also felt longer compared to City. I didn't collect the Riddler trophy stuff. It's probably a little bit... I mean, I finished... If it's based on me, I finished Arkham Asylum, and I never did any of the 100% stuff in that game. In 7 parts, I finished Arkham City in 13. So technically, for me, this game was longer. I actually finished the game in part 13. But I feel like the main story is longer in Arkham Asylum, and the side content here made it longer in Arkham City. And most of the side content is good. Like... I think the Victor Zsasz stuff was really, really good. I think the Identity Thief was, in my opinion, an unbelievable side mission. I think that was one of the best ones in the game. The fact that Bruce Wayne was staring right at me and I'm calling him a menace the entire time it's unbelievable. I really had fun there. I don't really care much about the Mystery Man, to be honest, but you know, there's just so many. There's just a lot of really good side missions there that I did enjoy. Riddler doesn't get confronted, but hold on, the thing went up. But the reward for getting every data pack gives a huge amount of XP, and also there's a good interaction between Batman and Riddler since it is in universe their first time interacting. Before you finish, visit the alley in the game. When the game's still open, we'll get there, but I still want to give my thoughts on the game. I want to talk about the negatives. I don't know if that's really worth it. XP? No. I mean, it might be. We'll see. We'll see. If it's not that long compared, like this is 440 trophies. This literally took more than the actual game. Like we're part 23. It took 10 parts, and one of them was one 3-hour stream and one 2-hour stream. Like that's ridiculous. It almost took more than the actual game itself just to do all the Riddler stuff. So yeah, we'll see. Mainly do it for the dialogue since it's story. If there's dialogue involved that really means something, I will do it. There is like 80, I think. 80 is definitely better than 440. So, and I'm assuming some of them will be done throughout the main story as well. All right, negatives. Let's talk about the negatives. First negative, in my opinion, a very big negative. I don't know if this was designed or not, and I don't know if they ever bring this into future games. The fact that there is no there's no fast travel in this game really upsets me. Now, it is a small city, I get that, but there are so many times where I'm in the steel mill, or I'm in the museum, or I'm just inside anywhere, or even if I want to switch to a character, I can't do it straight away, and that is just so annoying to me. Traversally, I feel like it is so important to have some sort of fast travel system or some sort of better way to swap characters. I don't want to go to random points in the city just to switch to Catwoman or just to switch to Batman. I think in Spider-Man 2 they perfected this, where you can switch to anyone at any time and it's just instantaneous. I get this game came out like 10 years beforehand, but my goodness, I feel like it was just a basic thing they still could have done. Even if there was a loading screen involved, you could switch. I wish you could have switched characters at any time. That to me is an absolute must. If I see a Catwoman trophy in the steel mill, I shouldn't have to leave the steel mill, go find a certain area where the Catwoman swap is available, switch to Catwoman, find a different way into the steel mill because the way I entered it with Batman is wrong, because she can't do much there, just so I could go and get that trophy. It's a whole lot of added time and added frustration that is completely and utterly avoidable. And even in this era of gaming, I would consider that completely avoidable. You could avoid that by allowing us to switch characters at any time, or at least allowing us to fast travel to certain destinations just to speed up the process. I hope in Arkham Knight they bring something like this back, or they make some sort of way where traversal things can be sped up a little bit. But my goodness, I did not have a good time, especially 2 parts ago in the steel mill. When I was done with all the Bruce Wayne stuff, all the riddles were done, all the trophies were done. I was already going through it, man. I was already going through it. And then I have to switch to Catwoman. I have to get out. And I could not find that entrance to save my life. I had to literally watch a tutorial to remember where to enter the steel mill as Catwoman. Do you know how annoying that is to go through? And it's just so avoidable. It is all so avoidable. So that is my biggest negative in the game. It's my biggest negative. And you can say it's, part of the process. Maybe they grow from this, whatever. I'm playing this in 2025. I could not stand it. I could not stand it. So that's my first negative. My second negative is I think Catwoman needs to be better as a player, to be honest. I don't like her traversal. I think she's far too slow. I don't see the point in upgrading her at all, at least her health, because she still has no health. No matter what you do, she's still very weak. She has very little armor. You upgrade her twice, it doesn't matter. I feel like it does not make much of a difference at all. I get she's a side character in the game, but we played for Robin in a DLC for about an hour and 20 minutes, maybe an hour and 10 minutes at best, and he was fully upgraded. He had all the same things that Batman did pretty much in terms of health and armor. So why can't Catwoman get the same sort of emotion and upgrades to her? Why is she so weak in this game? I don't understand it. I don't like it. I don't like her traversal either. I don't like her stupid whip. And you have to press X or A in this instance to climb onto the walls. Whereas Batman is just so easy. You're gliding and it's just peaceful. It's simple. You're watching the scenery. You're taking it all in. I compare Batman to Spider-Man, and I compare Catwoman to Mary Jane Watson. That's how I compare it, bro. That's what it is. I mean, sure, she could jump a little bit, but my goodness, bro, it doesn't feel that much different. It's not good. So I don't like that. That's another negative I want to bring to your attention from my experience in this game. The third big negative, to me, some of these boss fights are way too easy. And that's coming from someone that likes his hands being held. I'm a hold my hand player and take me to the promised land. I will always be that type of person. I don't like puzzles. Not that I don't like puzzles. I get frustrated very easily. I think you guys are well aware of this. I get frustrated very easily. I lose my head a lot. And I definitely like a guide or anything like that. I'm in love with those things. Give me all of the guides in the world. I'll take it. But that's coming from someone that wants easy things in life. These were too easy. The Deadshot fight is a joke. Literally a joke. For someone that is called the best assassin, is it the best assassin? Or the best marksman? Whatever he's called in the world. The fact that he just couldn't look behind him for a split second and he's done is ridiculous. One takedown is all it took to end him. The Riddler. I mean, we did scream like a little girl, I admit. One takedown. I mean, look, I'll give it this. It was unique. We haven't seen a fight like that in the entire Batman series thus far. But the fact that it literally ended in a split second it's underwhelming. And I had this issue with Arkham Asylum as well. That last Joker fight, my opinion, ended too quickly. I feel like these are very underwhelming fights in this instance. I did like the Ra's al Ghul fight. I did like the final fight with Clayface. I like the Solomon Grundy fight. Those are all really good fights, so it's very inconsistent. The Mr. Freeze fight, in my opinion, is the best one in the game. It's the most difficult for sure, but it makes you think a little bit, and it makes you have to adjust your game because he's adjusting to what you have done. In my opinion, that's easily the best fight in the game, but some of these boss fights are just ridiculously underwhelming. So yeah, that's definitely something as well. In terms of the stealth, I don't have a problem with the stealth. It's the same with Arkham Asylum. The stealth is fine. I'm just not good at it. I will move on from the stealth very quickly. Is there anything else before I give my final rating on the game that you want me to talk about? Is there anything else I may have missed? Because I feel like a game like this, there's so much to it. There might be something I've missed because I do this off the cuff. I don't have a script. Nothing's written down. Have I covered everything? Is there something that you want me to cover in this game? So I feel like that's I should do that for every game reaction. Just ask, is there anything else that I may have missed? So while you let me know about that, I'm gonna actually open this game, which you won't see. That's basically everything. I'm gonna have to exit the game as well. But if you're talking about the crime alley where his parents died, I saw it in the last stream, so I don't know if anything's gonna happen this time around. But I don't actually remember where it was. I literally saw it just randomly, and I'm like, wow. And then I had to play a video. I played a video or something. So if that's what you're referring to, then maybe it might be best to see it. No better way to end it. All right. So, okay, I'll give my rating and then we'll move back to the game. So if that's everything, my overall ranking on this game is an 8.5 out of 10. I think this game is great. I think this is a great game. To me, 9 is amazing and 10 is just perfect, which no one's getting a 10 from me, most likely. There's so much right with this game. But there's also just really glaring negatives that takes it away from being amazing for me. I think 8.5 is a perfect. It's much better than Asylum in my opinion in a lot of ways. Maybe not some key ways, but a lot of ways. I don't think it comes close to, let's just say, Spider-Man PS4, for example. I think that game is a 9. I think that game is incredible. Maybe I don't know. Maybe I gave it a different rating when I actually played the game. But I think, you know, coming back and playing this game, it makes me enjoy Spider-Man a little bit more, to be honest. But I think 8.5 is a very fair score. I really think this is borderline. This is in between good and amazing. So I think it's great. It's a great game. I don't think you could go wrong. I would recommend this game to anyone that loves superhero games. I'm so stunned this game came out in 2011 because yeah, sure, this game might have a little bit of a makeover. Maybe the way that it looks is a little bit more up to date in these standards, but the gameplay, in my opinion, is still 2011 gameplay, is it not? You know what I mean? The voice acting is still it. The voice acting is still it. There's some things you can't change with a remake or a little bit of a makeover and stuff of that nature. And this game still delivered in so many ways. I'm stunned this game came out in 2011. It makes me actually regret not playing these games when I was a kid, when I was younger, when I was 14 years old. I was 14. Wait, no. 2011. I was 12 years old, bro, when this game came out. 12! It makes me regret not doing it, bro. I've never felt more regret being a NBA 2K player and a COD player in this era of gaming. It's my biggest regret. I'll stand by that. Anyway, I don't really know where to go. Where's the alleyway? I forgot where it was. I put my marker over here, but it's not here. It's the movie theater, no? It's like somewhere over here. We'll have to figure it out. I feel great shame because COD has gone completely downhill. 2K's a joke these days. And FIFA's the even bigger joke. FIFA's just a monstrosity. And I'm here playing games from 2011 and having a great time. And I'm thinking to myself, why didn't I do this sooner? Maybe not the 100% part, but actually playing it.
Hasn't he got better things to do than just leave green question marks all over Arkham?
I think it's here. All right.
It's the freaking bed!
All right, let's just beat these guys up for good old time's sake, you know? I will let you know what's next for the channel as well while we move on. But I think this is what you guys are referring to. Can we pay respects again? Because I have done it. Yeah, I can't do it again. I can. I can. Oh, and the music. Oh, Batman. Devastated. I'm definitely getting copyrighted for this one. That's all right. Let's just soak it. Oh, Batman. Out of every DC character, Batman's story relates to, I think, so many people. Sure, not everybody's parents got gunned down, but like, it's just such a devastating story. Every character from Batman has a devastating story. Every single one. I can't think of one that just has such an uplifting story. It's all deep, dark, and personal. I'm assuming I have to move to stop it. Oh, we got a trophy. Alright, that's enough. I wish you could have said something. Oh! If we talk about more negatives, the fact that they repeat the same line every time we switch characters as well is just very annoying. But okay. It is time to quit the game, ladies and gentlemen. We are done. It is all over! It is done. Mission complete. Okay. And we'll move back over here. What is next for this beautiful channel of ours that we have? Well, I did say I wanted to play that Assassin's Creed Mirage DLC. But I also said in one of the parts in the playthrough, I'm genuinely this lazy. I don't want to move my PS5 to this setup at the moment. I don't want to move my PS5 to the setup. So there's either two options. I could buy it on Steam. It's Black Friday after all. I'm sure it's going to be on sale. Or I just delay it. And I think I'm going to delay it. I have the Wii U already set up. It's been set up here for at least a month now. And the next game that we can play Sonic related is on the Wii. So I just think, you know what? It's a DLC. We can always play it later. We can say goodbye to Assassin's Creed Mirage for a little bit. And we'll play it after the game we're about to play now. So, if you're looking for specifically Batman, it might be a little bit ways away. I think that's a good thing. I'm very much Batmaned out at the moment. I might need a little bit of time before we could dive back into that world. But the next Batman game we will play is Batman Arkham Origins, which I've heard personally is kind of mid, to be honest, but I want to be the judge of that myself. I want to play the game, and if I think it's mid, I will say it's mid, but I have no idea. Don't know anything about it. All I know is that it's a prequel to Arkham Asylum. We'll see if that means anything in the grand scheme of things. But the next game we will actually be playing, it could very well be later tonight. I mean, it's only 11 o'clock. I sleep very late on a Saturday, so I might go at it again. The next game I'm going to be playing, it's in my reach, and it has endless possibilities. The next game I'm going to be playing, we're returning back to Sonic. We are playing Sonic Unleashed for the Nintendo Wii. The Xbox 360 version we will play at a different time. It's obviously a bigger game, and it's the only Sonic Unleashed game I've actually finished is the 360 version, and obviously it just looks stunning compared to the Wii version, right? But the Wii version has its own unique quirks to it, and it is obviously set up, the Wii already. I think this is the perfect time to play Sonic Unleashed for the Wii. I'm nervous to play this game, to be honest. It's a big game, and I feel like with big games come a lot of responsibilities. I don't want to stuff it up. It was very similar to Sonic 06 when Sonic 06 came out, or when I was up to Sonic 06. Sonic 06 is a massive game. For the wrong reasons, of course, but I didn't want to screw it up. And I feel like I didn't screw that game up, to be honest. I don't want to screw this one up. So I'm very excited to be playing Sonic Unleashed, and I hope you guys will enjoy it. I'm gonna have a good time playing it. I really believe so. But most importantly, I hope there is no freezing. I'm gonna put it up in the air now. I hope there's no freezing. I hope there's no audio issues. I hope there's no visual issues. I don't want my Wii U to crash out and make random noises like it did with the Black Knight. I want a nice, peaceful experience where we could just turn into a werewolf and scream our little heart out and have some jazz music play in the background. That's what I want. Please, let's have a peaceful time doing it. Well, we'll see. But it is a big game. Whether there is issues or not, I really just hope you guys enjoy it. I miss Sonic. I really do miss Sonic. I miss that speedy blue blur, bro. And even though he won't be so speedy in some of these levels, I miss the guy. I miss him. So I'm excited to get back to it. All right. I think there's nothing more for him to say at this point that hasn't been said already in his past. That makes sense. But you also got to remember, not a lot of people, for someone like me personally, I don't know much about Batman's past. So I feel like if he said something, it would have allowed me to understand it more. Thankfully, I knew about all of that from the Telltale series. And, I understand it a little bit. But either way, it would have been nice that he said something, but it's okay. It still hit the mark. The music was fantastic. He's at the point when words of that moment in time won't change what happened, so he continues to live in the present 2012. That's fair. I heard Unleashed on Xbox Series X got a good upgrades visually. I'm playing the 360 version on the Series X. I bought it online on the Xbox. Thankfully, I have an Xbox Series X. I literally bought, but I don't know if I ever told you this. I literally bought the Series X to play this game. Now, I have played, obviously, a lot of games on it these days, but I bought the Series X before all these price upgrades, by the way, to play Sonic Unleashed at a good level. That's what I think. It's been over 2 weeks since Black Knight. It feels like forever. It actually feels like forever. These 2 weeks have felt like forever. I think it's just because I finished Arkham City. Wait, that must, yeah. I finished Arkham City within 13 parts, and we're on part 23. So I feel like the traversal and the collection just dragged. Maybe that's just what it was. Again, 440 trophies, man. You need to be a real one if you want to go for those. That's all I'll say. Those 2 weeks feel longer since he's only on Twitch now. Twitch needs to upgrade their stuff. If I'm gonna go back to multi-streaming on YouTube with YouTube, and I want to, you don't understand how much I want to. Twitch needs to upgrade their bitrate quality because I refuse to go back to YouTube with my pixelated nonsense streams that get fixed 3 days later. I refuse to do it. I'm not doing it. With games, especially some of the future games that are coming up, like some of these games are very graphically intense games. Like FIFA was so bad, and then Assassin's Creed was bad. All of that was really, really bad. I can't do it. So until Twitch does their upgrades, we're going to be sticking to this setup. We don't know when that's going to happen. They're in the beta stage, so at some point they could turn this out to, I guess, everybody. And when that happens, I will be ready. I'll be lurking, and we'll be streaming on both. I could go YouTube only. I could do that, but I feel like I want the best of both, and I think this is the best way to get it. So is it gonna go Unleashed Wii, then Origins, then Unleashed HD, then Nights? All right, let's redo this. Let's think of this in my head. So in my head, this is how it's going to go. Sonic Unleashed is next for the Wii. Assassin's Creed Mirage DLC will be after that. Assassin's Creed Origins. No, what is that? That is an actual game. Batman Arkham Origins is after that. Then whatever Sonic game will play, that could be the 360 version of Sonic Unleashed. Then Batman Arkham Knight. I want to play Dispatch at some point, but I think we're not going to. I think we'll just do that later, to be honest. And that's where we're at the moment. I can't think that far ahead. So we'll re-say this just so everyone, just so I'm not even confused. So the next game, Sonic Unleashed for the Wii. Then it's Assassin's Creed Mirage DLC. 6 hours or so that game is. Then it's Batman Arkham Origins. Then it's Sonic Unleashed for the 360. Then Batman Arkham Knight. That is where we're at. So pretty much you're right, except we have to add the Assassin's Creed DLC somewhere. Should be fun, right? I think it's going to be a good time. A lot of interesting things ahead. They have to test better bit rates. Are you kidding? That's what it is. The thing is, ideally, in an ideal world, if Twitch upgraded their bit, because their bit rate right now is at best 8,000. At 8,000, you could get away with playing Sonic and the Black Knight. You could get away with Sonic and the Secret Rings because they're kind of in 480p. It's upscaled because of the Wii U to 1080. It doesn't look that bad. But when you're playing FIFA or NBA or Assassin's Creed, it looks terrible. It looks horrible. And yes, they do eventually fix it. Like from what I've noticed, they do fix it over time. It doesn't look terrible. But once you immediately stop streaming, the next 3 days afterwards, it looks like crap. It's not worth it to me. So yeah, if there are better bit rates, if it can go up even higher, what I would plan to do is stream at 1080p, which is what I'm doing on Twitch, at the highest bit rates that I could go, and that should make the stream look better for both. So I need Twitch to upgrade their bit rate for me to be able to multi-stream. So yeah, that's what they're testing. They're testing processors. They're they're testing coding and coders, and they're testing different qualities. So if you, for example, on Twitch right now, if you go to the quality section, I'm pretty sure there's only a 1080p option and a 1080p 60 frames option. I could be wrong, but as far as I'm aware, that's the only options you get when you're watching my stream. They're now trying to give different options. They're trial testing 720p, 360p, 480p, 144p. And they're trying to do 2K streaming as well. So there's more options there. That's what they're trial testing. And that involves bit rates. It does involve bit rates. After Arkham Knight, you got to play Batman Begins on the PS2. I was kind of thinking of playing Gotham Knights and Suicide Squad. I wasn't thinking about going back to PS2 because it's just a different era of Batman. But again, if you guys want me to do that, I will do that. So yeah, like that's something we can talk about down the line. I'm not really thinking that far ahead with Batman. I am leaving things up to a poll at some point about what to play next, whether that's, Assassin's Creed, whether that's Mario, whether that's anything really. Like I'll leave that to a vote of some kind. We'll have to figure out how to do it, but once Batman is done, because Sonic will not be done anytime soon. Batman will be done before Sonic. Once the Batman era is done, I will leave up to a poll, and we can have people vote, and whatever outcome that I find somewhat acceptable. Like I told Peter earlier, I'm not playing RuneScape. I did research about it. I am not playing RuneScape. It's just not happening. So, games like that I will reject, but most games I'd be open to playing. I tried it not too long ago, and it was surprisingly brutal for the time. Well, that does not encourage me, but we'll see. If I can play Spider-Man PS1, I could play whatever. Yeah, I could do anything I set my mind to if I could get past Spider-Man for the PS1, bro. It's insane. Or Enter Electro. That game was oh my goodness, bro. There's nothing more brutal than that. I assume he probably wasn't happy. I think he understands where I'm coming from. But I told him I'd rather just play with him than, because again, there's no real main story with RuneScape. It's different stories, it's different quests, but it's not truly a story. You know, the stories are, I don't know. It's hard to explain. Plus, it's 350 hours, which means if I do 1 hour streams every day, I'm going to be streaming that game for just under a year. I just don't know. Maybe I told him I might, like, I could change my mind if I end up playing the game and I like it. Maybe I will stream it at some point, but I don't want to commit a year to a game on a stream. That's like, I may as well just go play Fortnite for like, and just become full-time Fortnite streamer or something at that point. You know, I that's not me. I don't want to do that. I know it's a big thing. Everybody loves it, but I don't want to do that. We'll see. But yeah, right now it's a no. Does Peter want RuneScape Classic? I think he wanted the other one. There's like RuneScape Classic and a new RuneScape or whatever it's called. I think he wanted me to play the new one. But I'd rather play with him and not stream that. I feel like it's not worth it. I've got a fantastic game for you two. Actually, Gravity Circuit and Metal Hellsinger. I've never heard of Metal Hellsinger before. I'm pretty sure you bought me Gravity Circuit. I'm pretty sure I have that. I'm going to look at Steam real quick. I'm pretty sure I have that game. Library. Damn, my collection's getting big. Yeah, there it is. Gravity Circuit right here. It supports Xbox controller. Oh, fantastic. Rystar when, Aiden? I can't tell you that, bro. Some things are better left kept a secret, you know? Some things are better left kept a secret. That's all I'm going to say about that, bro. Rystar's it's just such an interesting game. Who knows, bro? Poof, up in the air, bro. I don't know, man. Who knows, bro? Might be something you have to vote for. Maybe. We can never truly say. But anyway, all fun and games aside, what about Knights? Again, this is the beautiful part. All these suggestions you can vote for. Like, that's what I want. I want it to be voted for because I want the ones that most people want to see me play. That's what I want. I want people to vote for what they want to see me play. And if more than one person, because again, I'm a small channel, very rarely am I going to get like 10, 20 people voting. But if I could get 4 or 5 people voting and there's 3 or 4 likes, that means the majority of the fan base that I have or the viewership that I have wants me to play that game. And that's what I will do. Unless it's a game that I just physically will reject, like Elden Ring or RuneScape, something like that, you know? So Knights is definitely something I would consider. All of that, I'd consider doing. Rystar, I would consider doing, definitely. Gravity Circuit, I've never really heard... I've not heard of those 2 games. I know I have Gravity Circuit. I think Game Ninja did buy that for me. But if they have stories and I can play them and it's voted for, let's do it. I don't think you could buy Knights anymore, though. Isn't there one? There's one on the Wii. I know that. Any other one, I have no idea. I don't want to do anything illegal as well, by the way. I'm not going to emulate it if it's not available. All right, I think we're done. I don't know what else we can talk about here. That's the sequel. We can play the sequel then. I could get a Steam key for the first game. Isn't that a bit dodgy though? Like sometimes if you try and buy... sometimes when you buy stuff like that, you could get scammed. So I'll need to be 100% certain that that's what I would get. But yeah. Check Discord. I sent a video on what happens at the end of the Riddler stuff in Asylum, and a link to the store page in Metal Hellsinger. Let's take a look. Let us take a look. All right, he's getting his last riddle. I'm pretty sure I've seen this. I'm not gonna lie. He gets arrested. Yeah, I've seen this. Get on the ground. Looks like he got his ass beat. Aiden, is there any way you could bring me on as a speaker? What do you mean? Like on stream? I'm sure there's a way. Would I know how to do it? No. Probably not. I think what I would need to do is I don't have Discord on my PC. I think I would firstly need to get Discord on my PC. And then I would have to call, and then I'd have to add a volume sort of section. Like, I'm just thinking off the top of my head, I'd have to add to my OBS a Discord, and then I'd have to manage it, or through the microphone apps, you could do that as well. Seems very complicated. Or meet in person. Well, Old School Magic, if you want me to fly over to America, feel free, bro. You can pay for my flight though. I ain't doing all that. That was funny. I'll be on my way right now, bro. I'll start. Do you want me to start packing? I'll start packing right now. I will do it. All right. You got to pay for the tariffs. I mean, that's tough. It's a tough dilemma here. Can I just say, Xbox raising their prices 3 times on a console is ridiculous. Can I just say that? 3 times within 6 months is insane. I'm so thankful I bought the Series X before all this nonsense happened. And now I'll learn I'm going to have to pick and choose the consoles I buy from now on. I can't just be willy-nilly spending. I'm not buying an Xbox Rogue Ally, for example. That's 1.6 thousand on a handheld. That's Australian, by the way. It's like 1,000 in America. $1.6 thousand on a handheld. This PC I bought was 2,500. If I wanted to, I've got a laptop, bro. I'll play on the laptop or something for that price. What are you talking about? 1,600, bro. Oh my gosh. And it doesn't even play, like, it plays Xbox games, but it plays Xbox PC Pass. It doesn't actually play the Xbox console pass. What's going on, bro? What's going on with gaming today, bro? I don't understand, man. I don't understand what's going on with gaming today. That's an easy pass. It's not even hard, bro. There's no way anyone would. Not maybe if you have the money, you travel a lot, it's worth it. But my goodness, bro, what are we talking about here? The main reason for Xbox is backwards compatibility, but it's not backwards compatible. The best part about the Rogue Xbox Ally is you can play Steam games on it, and you have the Xbox PC pass. That's the only things you have. And it is definitely the best in terms of the technical standpoint out of all the other, I guess, handhelds. But a Steam Deck for $700 is more than enough to do most of what that's advertising. I can't see how that's worth it. I can't see how that's worth it. I don't know how we got to this point where we're talking about this, but I hope PlayStation does a better job. I really do. I hope PlayStation comes out with like a Nintendo Switch sort of console where you can play handhelds and dock it and stuff like that. I think that has to be PlayStation's attempt, because Xbox are just ruining it, bro. And there's a Steam box now that's coming out. So they basically consolified their Steam, the Steam app. So I don't see it, bro. I'd rather just play on my laptop than go and get a handheld. Like, the laptop is gonna give me the same battery life and it's more powerful. Any gaming laptop within the last 5 years would be more powerful than a ROG Ally. Am I wrong? Tell me I'm wrong, bro. Tell me when I'm telling lies. That's why the Xbox 360 is still worth having. Yeah, unless it blows up on you like mine's about to, bro. It's still kicking. Barely. It's barely hanging on. But it might die at any point. All right. Yeah, I think we're going to call it there, guys. I had my rants. I had my discussions. We talked for more than we actually played the game, which is always fun. People don't want consoles anymore. They want PCs for everything now. Well, that's the thing. The way the Xbox is heading, you may as well buy a PC. That's my answer. If you're thinking about getting an Xbox in 2025, you're better off saving up for a PC, because the consoles are supposed to be the cheaper versions. The console are supposed to be the affordable gaming experience. That's what it's always been. You get a PlayStation 3 because at the time that wasn't even affordable, but you get a PS4 and an Xbox One because they're affordable consoles. They're consoles that can play games at a high level with minimal cost. That is what a console is supposed to be. So when you're raising the prices to $1,000 for a console, or $700 or whatever it is, you could get a PC for $1,000 and you would get double or more than that for you could get double what an Xbox can give you for almost less similar price. Like, what's the point? So yeah, if people don't want consoles anymore, you need to give them a reason to want a console. There's a reason why people still buy PlayStations. PlayStations are not $1,000. They're not $700, you know? I'm telling you, if PlayStation comes out with their next console and it can be docked like a Switch, PlayStations are going to be alive and better than ever. I'm telling you, I'm so positive of it. I'm so positive of it. But we'll see. I'll see you guys for the next stream. I kind of just waffled on a little bit, so I doubt it'd be tonight, but it might be. Sonic Unleashed. That's the next game. I will see you there. Have a wonderful and safe day. Stay safe, stay healthy, and stay tuned for more. God bless. Take care. And peace.